Hey guys, it's been a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed the montage. The feedback at least has been amazing. Really can't thank you guys enough for, I don't know, watching and liking, commenting, enjoying it as much as I do. Feedback been great, it really has been, and I'm very happy to like share these kind of montages with you. Very unexpectedly, I thought like, hey, let's just do a mid montage, you know, nothing too amazing. And then, you know, that was the alt footage that I had in the description. I deleted it by now, but for people that watched it, they know what I'm talking about. And then I was like, you know what, it can be better. And so I decided to redo it completely, realign the clips, put new, better songs in, and yeah, it came out so much better, and I'm very happy I did it. So yeah, thanks again, guys. Just amazing, cool, amazing feedback, amazing community, really cool. Today I wanted to talk about fumbling 1vx. So about yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, I was roaming around a little bit on the main build, and I decided like things weren't going the way I wanted to sometimes, and I decided to switch things up. What if I was just like full Condi? I mean like full Condi, not even the power from silly stats. Because I felt like maybe, you know, the little bit of extra power damage you do with the silly stats and all the mind you have wasn't maybe as worth it as I thought, right? So I decided to switch all the silly stat trinkets for Trailblazer, and you know, everything else was still ritualist for the wound duration. And then yeah, it went pretty well. It did way more Condi burst, but obviously the start, you know, it needs to ramp up a little bit. People are gonna cleanse your Condis and you reduce 0 damage with your strike at this point. So you kind of have to play more patient at the start and then burst them more at the end. But yeah, if you played well, it works out pretty well, and I actually like it a lot. I got another hybrid build as well, and all that other stuff I want to talk about. And I also kind of want to show you the Condi build, but that's going to be for another video. In these clips here, you see it's mostly power. As you can see with the crits and all that, it's mostly all power. But I wanted to talk about the fumbling of 1vx's. And, you know, how to maybe, you know, we're going to basically inspect my clips here that I got 2 days ago, and we're just gonna see what could I have done better. Was there anything I could have done better or not? I'm not really sure. In the first clip, I got lucky that I was able to manage to kill a downy and then get back up, and then eventually, you know, I had to escape a 1v something. But this clip I really want to talk about. So let's play it back a little bit. As you can see, they're all grouped unexpectedly. I kind of burst them as best as I can with the quickness, right, to make it as quick as possible. It goes pretty well. I end up downing 3 of the 6 people that were there. Almost down the ranger in the back as well, who unfortunately was kind of like poking me, seeing me. And then in the cap, there was that guy, I don't even know what he was, and then the engineer that just arrived. Unfortunately, he was not in that group. Would have been nice if it was already there too, because he CC'd me pretty hard. But yeah, so I get CC'd and hurt pretty badly by the mechanist here. I mean, I kind of just melt, and I've used pretty much all my defenses and the quickness, Elixir U for the quick burst. But what basically went wrong here is the fact that I tried to blast my smoke screen and for some reason it didn't go off. You could say that maybe I was inside the lightning field, but I checked in the replay, you know, I was not. I was literally like in between. I was outside the light field, but maybe the game thinks otherwise. But even then, if I was, it didn't, nowhere did it say that I blasted the cleansing field, right? I didn't see any text like that. So I think it just didn't register that I blasted the smoke screen. It has happened to me a couple of times already. Maybe it's because I'm close to the edge. I don't know why. But I think I'm gonna blame it on that. That's why I died. But even before that, I just did take a shit ton of damage. So I'm not sure if it would have gone that much better. I ran out of cooldowns. What do you guys think? Let me know. All right, next clip. This clip is my biggest fumble. It starts out as a little 1v2 against the core necro. He's been very annoying that day. But this wallbender pretty much dies, right? So I get CC'd, I stun break it, go for the stomp, but I forgot. You know, fucking wallbender still has his fucking his down skill to push me back, and that CC's me. And I had one last thing left, which was elite crate that I could have used to CC the necro from rezzing, but I greeted and I didn't do it, and so he got the res off, and I was like, okay, well, you know, for 1v2 it's fine, we just kill him again. But unexpectedly more people came, and you know, had I just been able to CC that necro and then just, you know, burst them together like that, that would have been 2 people dead. And so the third person comes, it's either a Sele or a full Trailblazer Vindicator, very fun, you know, same guy I fought earlier. Yeah, I know, it's so stupid because I could have had both of these guys already down by the time the other 3 come. And with, yeah, there's 3 people more that come in total, so it's like a 1v5, and it just that because I greeted that start, it went a little bit wrong. I just didn't have enough damage with my pure Condi build to finish off the downies, and I didn't have Elixir S to stomp. That's another thing why I think I fumbled. If I had Elixir S there to finish off the downies, I think I would have won that, especially if I was able to use that Elixir S to finish off the Much core necro, because he was the biggest pain in my ass with the corrupts and the fears and the, oh, it was so annoying, and all the condis, you know, he was really the most annoying, and I already killed him a few times, so I think he really was happy when he got to do that to me. But yeah, it's just like a 1v5.5 at this point, because the fucking mechanism does probably more than 2 of these people do. You know, the amount of condis, it was just too much. The CCs, the corrupts, the stab into fear, nothing I could have done, and I was very sad about this. So I think that's why, if I just had not greeted my crate, or if I had Elixir S, I think I would have won that, because I would not have been rest twice in a row, you know. And yeah, if some other way I had more damage, maybe as well, but I'm not sure how I would have done that. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I kind of just wanted to show the top 3 fumbles of my life in one day. No, I don't know. But yeah, you know, I hope you guys can see, like, even the kind of 1vx's that I should have easily won, that were probably already in the bag, I ended up just fumbling anyways, you know. It happens, you know. We're all human, we're all perfect. And, you know, I hope you guys learn from my mistakes, just like I hopefully learned from mine as well. At least, I hope I learned from my mistakes. I mean, why am I clipping all of these things anyways then? But that's a big help. If you're not sure what went wrong, clip these things, look back at it. What could you have done better? Or maybe something about the build that should have been different. You know, I only really use utility goggles because it's more fun. But yeah, in those 1vx scenarios, Elixir S, it's king, you know. It's so much better than utility goggles. But the extra resistance and protection can always be handy, you know. And the extra days and the reveal. Anyways, expect a Condi Spear showcase video next, or I'm gonna make a commentary on 2vx, or I can turn it into a montage maybe, but I'm not sure if those clips are worth of a montage, so maybe I can just commentate over it instead. We'll see. I think I'm gonna do Condi Spear video first. We'll see. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys in World vs. World. Bye bye.